Greetings, fellow brothers and sisters. Welcome to another episode of Getting Coached, where I am doing an 8-week program where I'm learning more about the business side of my coaching practice. So, this is week number 4, day number 4. And yeah, there's definitely a lot to unpack today. So today was actually my very first practice of doing a coaching call, or basically talking to a customer for, uh, say, over the phone for the first time, running down the uh, getting to know them, right? Getting to know where they are at, how I can best serve them, and just going through all that details. So I had my first practice with my point coach, and she definitely pointed out a few things I can work on and improve. And definitely, it was pretty much it was good from as I read. Obviously, um, having it being a bit scripted. Obviously, it's actually it's the first time uh, I've practiced it. So obviously, it's seeing it in action for the first time, where there's someone that's speaking on the other end, giving you feedback, giving you responses to um, the stuff you're saying. It's definitely given me a lot of learning experience. Definitely gave me some concepts of why we do it this way, why we set it up in this order, and bringing it back when we get closer to the or near the end of the call or the session. So definitely, yeah, it's seeing it in action for the first time. Uh, Definitely gave me some ideas. Definitely got the wheels turning in my head on how I want to be a little bit more natural when I'm actually speaking to a real client, or having some practice sessions with my classmates. It's definitely, yeah, it's gonna be definitely interesting doing it for a second time. So obviously, I would like to practice a little bit more with my classmates, and hopefully a few of my family and friends who are willing to practice with me. But yeah, I mean, I know that it comes with barriers, because obviously it's for practice, but obviously at the same time, uh, sometimes people don't want to be sold to, right? So, and yeah, just trying to remove that out of the equation as much as possible, because yeah, for the most important thing, it's for me to practice and learn, and at the same time, they have an idea of what I'm doing as well, that it that they do find people that fall in the requirements or the mold of my avatar, Laura and Travis. That yeah, it's and they have a better idea to approach them, I guess. But yeah, it was quite a learning experience, and obviously, yeah, it was a really long day at work, and then having less than an hour to prepare for this practice session. Definitely, my mind was not 100%, and definitely I froze a few times, and definitely when it came to um, the first two objections, definitely I was in a corner and I was just pausing for sure. So yeah, definitely the confidence was not there as we got closer to the end, but obviously, like I said, it helped that I got feedback as well. So we made a few adjustments, and I just need to practice and feel more behind what I'm doing, right? And yeah, it was interesting. It was definitely helpful, and I'm looking forward to trying that out for sure. But yeah, I mean, my session on Tuesday with the barrier, with the session that I had with the therapist, I guess, or that, yeah, it was. I feel a lot better now. Obviously, I try my very best to not try to fill in that void of just a lot of stuff that was just cleared away, some barriers and thoughts that would not serve me. It's just I tried my very best not to fill that with even more negative thoughts and resistance as much as possible. Today was really tough, not with work, especially because of just, yeah, just so many things tugging at me at the same time, and trying to react to one thing and then react again as situation changes. And it was just not. It was definitely wasn't an easy day, but definitely it was not a normal situation. As, yeah, it was just um, yeah, a lot of things happen outside of what we do on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, definitely I tried my very best to keep myself back centered as much as possible. And yes, hence it made me a little bit more aggressive, and a little bit, I guess, snappy. As you know, it's just one thing uh, on top of another thing, and then just another thing, and just like no room or gap to just like um, reflect on it, and just continue to move forward. But you know what? It's we got through it the best we can, and yeah, and just prepare myself for tonight's session uh, at work, or tomorrow early morning as I work graveyard. All right, so yeah, let me get into my daily homework, and yeah, let's wrap up this day 4. All right, so what I'm feeling for today, and maybe during the call, the practice call, definitely a little bit nervous for sure, but I know that because of the rough day that I had earlier, that I just wanted to get it done, get it over with, and yeah, just need to endure the 40 minutes that I needed to do that session, and then yeah, just go back in what I need to do for the rest of my days. So yeah, it was definitely nervous, and definitely feeling frustrations. Obviously, the positive sides are not as much. Maybe one is probably just relief that just got through it, got getting it done, and just, yeah, just having that reset. So yeah, felt a lot of things on the negative side today, but yeah, here we are, and I'm just looking forward to just getting a nice prayer and meditation, and then really a really good night R&R to just definitely be ready for tomorrow. So yeah, that is all the things that's going through my mind, body, and soul, my heart. Yeah. All right. What I am thankful for. So definitely thankful for the practice sessions, doing it for the first time. Thankful for the learning experience. Gave me a lot of insight on how the script is structured and um, where to ask your questions and where to really engage with the person that's on the other side. So yeah, definitely, I'm definitely happy for that. Definitely happy that I got through the work day as best as I can without even needing to go into overtime. But yeah, it was uh, as they can, as they always say, it could been a lot worse, and it wasn't. So it's just making decisions right after the next, and just try my best to move forward. So definitely grateful that just got through it right and got it done. And once again, just I am definitely grateful for. Um, I guess I had a massage session today right after my call. So after my call, 1 hour later, I had my massage session with my RMT at Legacy's Market Crossing, and yeah, just basically was able to just thankfully unwind, not just mentally but also physically, and just work like my neck and shoulders and my lower back, and just yeah, just feel a little bit more relief and ready to go. So yeah, definitely thankful for all of that. All right, up next, who am I serve? So um, there are little some changes and tweaks here, but I help parents raise successful children. I'm so happy and grateful that I am now easily earning 10K a month for helping parents with children between 8 to 18 years old. With my support, confident, supportive, and inspired parents can finally become the best role models for their children's future. Without me, they will not achieve this. They are terrified that they will lose their children to bad influences because they can't always be there to guide their children's decisions and journey. But I will not let this happen. I will be providing the parents with the tools that their children will not learn in elementary and in high school. These people need me, and I will not fail them because it's not about me. It never was, and it never will be. All right, so my beliefs. I'm so happy and grateful and truly free when I successfully nurture and elevate 100 of my loyal VIPs towards their passions and purpose. I am happy and grateful that He is listening to my prayers and that He has my back. I am happy and grateful that my practices have given me more powerful answers and results tenfold. All right, and visualizing one of my main end goals, and that is once again helping the youth. So I see once again myself on the fields at a local high school here in my city, surrounded by a lot of youth, a lot of students from the high school, um, parents, coaches, teachers, supporters, race events, volunteers. Yeah, we're at the end of uh, well, an event that we held, and definitely we are celebrating. We are like just all smiles. Everyone's shaking hands. The youth are hugging each other, and just yeah, just a lot of supporters just cheering and just like giving their positive energy as much as possible. And definitely here I uh, rally up all the youths to the center of the field, huddling them all up into a circle, and definitely, yeah, just giving a short speech of a job well done, that the stuff that they were able to achieve today, all the stuff that they worked so hard towards this day is definitely gonna help them in the future, make this place, this community that they are learning in, they are growing up in, whichever the case is, that it's providing a safe haven for them, their fellow classmates, or fellow youth. And yeah, it's definitely something that they can definitely be proud of and put on their resume, I guess, and look forward to the next one. So definitely having everyone put their hand in the center, and then hands on top of each other, or as best as we can. So we have a big group here, and then we're counting down three, two, one, the youth, and then raising our hands up and out of the circle, and yeah, just one big uh, cheering, clapping, and hugging, and high fives all around, fist bumps, and I guess chest bumps, or what are we called? But yeah, definitely everyone's had a wonderful time, and whatever this event was, it definitely is going to make a huge and wonderful impact for everyone there, and for the rest of the community, the city as well. So it's the foundation to for many things to happen in multiple locations. All right. All right. So some tasks for today. Once again, this live documentary that I am doing, putting it on my blog post as well. If anyone's reading that, a few reach outs today, but yeah, definitely this today's practice session was huge, and it gave me so much learning experience, actual practice, concepts, and why we do it this way. And definitely, yeah, I'm hoping to rework that script into uh, how I would like to, definitely how I speak and how I really want to connect with the other person that I hope to serve. All right. All right. So, in closing, once again, there's so much that you could do on your end to prepare to get yourself in the mindset as much as possible. But as they say, practice is one thing to work the systems, the mechanics, to have that communication with your team or with yourself. But nothing, definitely nothing beats when it comes to game time, right? When the speed of the game, the as much quick and decisive action needed to respond to the play, the questions that are happening on the spot. Yeah, definitely, it's there's no greater learning experience than doing it, right? So most important thing is once again just taking that action, right? If you have to set a calendar, set a date on it, do it, and do not back out as well, right? Ask, ask a friend, ask your coach, colleagues, family members to help you out, right? And that way, then you gain the experience needed, and when situations arise, it's either a learning experience or an experience that you already been through, and now you know how to deal with that situation. So once again, yeah, nothing beats having real life experience. And definitely, even though today was a practice session with my coach and not an actual client or coachee, it did help me move forward, and definitely gave me so much learning experience from that. So yeah, whatever is on your plate that you want to do, you want to implement it, yeah, just get it done. If you need help, ask for it. And now that you gain that experience, then you don't need as much helping hand as much as possible. If it's something that's everyday thing, then yeah, you won't need that because you got through it the first time. And if it's something like this that's continuing to evolve and change and grow from, then that's the most important thing to realize, that every single time you are growing and you're learning, and you are 1, 2, 3, 500, 1,000 steps ahead from not doing anything at all, right? Just sitting and waiting for the perfect time. So it doesn't have to be perfect, because you can be as perfect as you can. But as I said, you know there's always going to be situations that will arise. So you can be, as a good analogy, you can do whatever it takes to become the best and perfect parent as you can be. But once you bring a life into the world, you definitely will not, you'll never be prepared for the lack of sleep and time that's not around your calendar anymore, but around the baby's calendar, right? So as best as you can. And it's adjusting as best as you can as it happens. All right, so thank you for joining me today, this week 4, day 4. Definitely looking forward to day 5, TGIF Friday my hopefully my D&D or my Unbound sessions that I do every Friday for 4 hours. Because yeah, these last 4 days were just like with the um, with the hypnotherapy, and then my first practice session. Just yeah, that was there was a lot uh, that my mind uh, was stretched, and then and then after that was just like um, needing to think even more to connect with my coach who I was practicing with. So definitely looking for this session just to detox from the real life world and just once again just get back into creating, have a creative mind, and once again, yeah, that interaction. Just if I didn't if I don't do this stuff with my teammates, then I wouldn't have probably I would sound more scripted and more robotic sounding on my practice call. So this is, like I said, beneficial because for myself, it's just being prepared for whatever, just what happens, right? And just doing my very best to find the best course of action, the best solution that I can think of at that time, and just not sitting and waiting and just like I don't know what to do, right? So yeah, I have no regrets on doing these sessions that I have on Fridays, and it just makes me a better person, engaged, and as well just show up as the best version I can each day. And this one is just helping me show up the best version I can for the rest of the week. So all right. So once again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I wish you all a wonderful evening, but morning, afternoon, wherever you are logging in from. And we will catch each other tomorrow. So once again, continue to overtake your potential. Take good care.